And I'm back, y'all, with another one. It's your boy Brown Nick, man. Good morning. I am ready to go. This is another episode of Blueprints. You know, I'm rocking the blue today. This is not official Blueprints merchandise. This is just a regular ass Hanes. Hey, it's a good morning, man, and chilling with your boy Brown. We're gonna get on this game and go to day 15. Yes, sir. You know, as always, shout out to KP, shout out to MV on the Get On Network. You know, we representing, we doing this gaming thing. Oh yeah. And I've been figuring out some things, man, as this thing is loading. Uh my camera for one, look at that, man. Yeah, look how smooth that looks compared. I'm loving it. Yeah. The lighting is dope, man. But anyways, enough talking about myself and how great I am. But let's get this going. Let's see. Day 15, huh? I remember last episode, man, the puzzle starting getting harder. And I mean, I feel like it, but I also feel like I've been getting more items and stuff. So let's see how far we go this time. So we can do the pantry, we can do a utility closet, we can do a corridor. Let's see. I'm thinking the pantry. Because the utility closet, if I put it all the way down here, I have to run all the way down here to when I get the dark room. But then again, I can put it, I can turn the garage on. I think that one stays on. Hmm. I know I don't want the corridor. F it, let's go for the pantry. Yo, yo, what's up, VJ? What's crack-a-lackin'? Have you played this game? Let's pick up. Yeah, let's see, man. We got. I kind of do want to see what kind of options they're gonna give me with this. So we have bedroom, we got parlor, we got courtyard. Oh, look, I forgot. I was able to keep. Huh? Bottom of the frame. I don't have an overlay going. Do you just mean the camera in general? You think it'll be better? Hmm. Think it'll be better down here? What you think, Mr. VJ? You you got any you got any did you see any good stuff on this game? Man, I'm going for the courtyard. I hope I get a shovel. How's that look? Oh yeah, we got the sledgehammer. Let's see. Can shatter padlocks and locked trunks. All right. So we got the sledgehammer. I don't think I've ran into a scenario just yet that that I've actually used the sledgehammer. So let's see if we get one. Sometimes we get like these little boxes. All right. So here we can do a storeroom, we can do a parlor room, or we can do a nuke. Let's do the nuke so we can get 2 keys, but it also give me access to the bottom, and I don't lose that square. Yeah, we got that upgraded nuke, so it gives me 2 keys now. All right. We can do a parlor, a utility closet, or a commissary. Man, I really wouldn't care to do that just because I gotta run all the way back here if I need to turn on the. But these would kind of be a waste. Commissary. Hmm. Not a whole lot I can buy with that, with my coins, I think. Hmm. Commissary has items for sale. What could help me? But it also requires a gem. I'm going for the commissary. Let's see what we got. A salt shaker. What does that do? Oh, look, a shovel. Sleeping mask. I don't remember what these items do. Metal detector for 10, which is the only item I can't afford. What does a salt shaker do? I don't think I've ever had that item. Let's see if it has a glossary for that stuff. Shops. No, green rooms, hallways, bedrooms. Hmm. Room during house history, game settings. What's house history? Oh, okay, that's just that. It says annual May Today sale, 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All staff welcome day 20 and 21. Okay, that doesn't do much for me now. I don't remember what the sleeping mask does, but I thought it was good. I'll get the shovel because that's gonna give me the ability to get more stuff off of that, off of those dirt piles. And who knows? Maybe I'll get another item. Pebbles, not even worth picking up. Turnip, an oversized turnip should prove to be a nutritious snack. He's just gonna grab that and eat it. Uh, it's interesting because I can go that way or I can go through the entrance hall. That's fine. We're already here. Let's go. A breaker box, a chapel, or a kitchen, or I can redraw. Hmm, that's interesting. I don't think I need another entrance to the entrance hall, and that would just block me. So I'm almost thinking that the kitchen would be best. Either that or the breaker box. Or, man, I'm going to redraw. Okay, so we got a nursery room, we got closet, and then we got parlor. Okay. Not a whole lot better, I guess. Let's see. The nursery will give me some steps. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. I'm going for the parlor room. But before I go too deep into that, well, I'm going to go in there. Huh. Let's see if we can solve it this time. You are in the parlor. Okay? The box this box is empty. The blue box is true. This is true. This is true. So then this one's false. Yeah, let's go. All right, and before we get too far up, I do want to go ahead and get on down to this side. See what we can come up with. A corridor, a hallway, or an office. Ooh, opportunity to earn and spread coin. Let's do it. Let's take opportunities. I think this one has a puzzle that I wasn't able to solve. Yeah, let's see. What we got in here. Yeah, it's gonna unlock that safe, I believe. But yeah, that's what I wasn't able to solve last time. It says, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Bredington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be herrings or hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Okay. The antechamber lever is in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay. Let's access the network, see what we can do. Let's run payroll. Let's see. Turn to main menu. Okay. Spread gold. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Function successful. A number of gold coins have been withdrawn from the staff incentives program and spread throughout the estate. Return to the main menu. Let's log into the network. Uh, if you haven't been watching my other episodes, I did actually find out what this code was in one of my earlier episodes, and it doesn't change, which is good for me. Yes. Let's see the staff services. Punch in and out. That's been disabled. Request schedule change. The service has been temporarily disabled. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit of commissary is now taking special orders. Place a special order. Brass compass, magnifying glass, metal detector, running shoes, shovel, sleeping mask, and sledgehammer. Let's go for the sleeping mask. Hmm, I think that was the staff service. Yep. Remote terminal access. Well, none of them are active. Electronic mail, data transfers. Okay. And I still don't fully understand this puzzle. Unfortunately, it's definitely going over my head. And I don't know if like it's one of those scenarios where they have, oh look, money. Um, I don't know if it's one of those scenarios where they have like um more clues in a different room. Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure if the last title intended is to be herrings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Herrings of the major. Oh, all right. Let's see what we got, man. So that they spread some gold out based on that, and I am curious. I'm gonna go ahead and go through the rooms real quick, see if I can get any more money. And I'm thinking I'm gonna go back to the, oh, look at that. I'm gonna go back to the commissary room to get some more, items. I might get that sleeping mask because I'm curious about it. Look at that. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, man, we can get some stuff here. What is a salt shaker? We can get the metal detector. We can get the sleeping mask. Greater chances of finding keys and money. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5. Ooh. What does the sleep? Man, I kind of want to buy it. Whenever you eat food and gain step, gain an extra step. Look at that. I buy everything. We big balling over here. Making sure that we got all the good stuff. And I still want to continue it on this path through the office. Let's see what we can do with this. I can do a spare bedroom. I can do a bedroom. Or I can do a passageway. I'm going for the passage. Oh no, I'm broke. Spare bedroom it is. Oh, I see a orange over there. Looks like. Oh yeah, we getting some steps. Oh wow. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we can do the chapel, we can do the den, or we can do the kitchen. We had food for sale. Let's do the den so we can get in diamond instead of lose one. Oh, hell yeah, break that. Let me get them right quick. And let me see what I can do going left. First time I used a sledgehammer. Alright, so I can do a closet, I can do a chapel, or I can do a security room. I'm definitely doing the security room. Let's see. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. Two of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to the house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password is Samsung. Samsung? Swan Song. There we go. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry, which is a lie. Key card access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north, which is Bo. That's what that is. It's Bo. She. Uh huh. Well, let's operate this terminal real quick first. View estate inventory. There are 2 coins. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have not yet been collected. This item will be updated as new rooms are added. I think that must be in that one room I haven't been into. Key card system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard is system is currently operational. Set the security level. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. Example, you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and a 5 or 6 in a high setting. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost. During a blackout, for example, as a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Actually, that would mean that I would want more, right? This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost. During a blackout, for example, as a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any. So I don't want to risk too much by that, and I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it at the medium setting. What happens if I log? Okay. Hmm. We're connecting this network, man. Let's see. Staff services should be the same as the last one. You cannot place another. Yep. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. Office is online. Oh, that legit lets me connect to that room. I don't know that I was done there. Oh, I gotta put it in. Oh, what the hell? I gotta put it in every time I click on it? Oh, okay. I'm about to say, like, man, that's whack. Data transfers. Let's see what that is. Oh, can't do nothing with it. All right, so logging out. Let's go and try to get some stuff down here. Ooh, the dark room. It says you cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. The furnace. You are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting, and the drawing room. No, I like the dark room actually for this particular one because it's not gonna ruin anything. At least it shouldn't. Yeah, that actually works out. Oh, interesting. It's a bedroom. Ah, look at that. Get me a diamond. Okay, so I can go up or I can go left. Which is what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Through the den. I can get a closet, a storeroom, or a corridor. Man, I'd hate to use that corridor so early in the game, but is it like on the floor or something? Oh, there it is. I can do a hallway, I can do a utility closet, or a storeroom. Man, with the breaker box, I could go back to the dark room. I can turn on in case I get the garage, but it also blocks me because that would mean that the security room would be the only one that I would be able to get out of here from. Let's do the hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked, which is a lie. I can do that, or a nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Man, they are closing me in. Coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 in interest. That's what I'm talking about. But it's scary now because I have all this stuff and only one way to potentially go. That's not good. Oh, shizzle. The boiler room is the only true option, I feel like. Hmm. Okay, I was just scanning the room, make sure we don't got nothing crazy. So currently both doors are open. Don't think I need anything else currently. Let's see what I can do here. I can do a chapel, which will connect me to the foundation. I can do a billiard room, which will also connect me to the foundation. I would prefer a billiard room. Okay. I want to know what kind of options I'm gonna have. Oh, interesting. I can do a storeroom. I can do it when you're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting, or an observatory. I only have 1 diamond. Hmm. That is an interesting choice I have to make. can't visit my glossary, right? Oh, what up, what up, what up? Your boy MV, what's up? What's crack lacking? Just trying to figure this thing out. Either way, I'm not going to be able to go anywhere, so you're more likely to draw green rooms. Man, I'm going to take a risk. I don't think I've ever been in this room. Ooh. Watering can. The first time you enter each green room, use water to gain 1 diamond. Limit capacity 3. Let's see what we get here. A few coins can be spent in shop rooms. Let's do it. Nothing of interest. Music notes. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin, so toss away these sheets you find worthy trade. 5. The first time you enter each green room, use water to gain 1 diamond. Limited capacity 3. How do I use water? Does it work for this green room and or only whatever's next? All right, well, oh look, the lever. I believe that's where I would put the lever. And we're at the billiard room now. This is the one with the hard math. Let's see what we got today. So 12 is number 1. Oh shit, already. And then let's say, I think it's 15 minus 11, which would be what? 4 times 3, which would be 12. Oh, I was right. So if it's 18 minus 8, which is 10, times 4, which is 40, divided by 20, which is 2. And then 20 plus 3, which is 23, minus 3, which is 20, times 6, which is 60, divided by 3, which is 20. Ah, damn it. So 12. 12 minus, which is yellow, 11 is 4, times 3, which is pink, is 12. 18 minus 8 is 10, times 4, which is pink, is 40, divided by 20, which is purple, equals 2. And then 20 plus 3 minus 3 is 20, times 3, which is 60, divided by 6, which is 10 then. Ooh, look at that. All right, so I think the only place I can go is the foundation at this point. Okay, there's a dig site down there. See what we can find. A key, yes. Turnip, let's go. And some coins. Heck yeah. Oh, shizzle. I won't be able to go this way because I need a key card. Can I do anything with that? Nope. So I have one way I can go. Hmm. Hopefully it gives me some good options. Aquarium. That's interesting, but I can't use it. I can do the chapel. I can do storeroom. Man, I wish I had a diamond. I think chapel's my only real option here. All right. Let's go here first. Oh, I got the option to do a special key. No, let's just use a regular key. Okay, so I can get a gymnasium, I can get a dining room, or I can get a secret passage that leads to a room color of your choice. I think I used that before. I'm rank 5. I'm gonna do the dining room. Okay, I can do a breaker box. I can do an archives room. Or I can do a kitchen. Wait, no, I can't do a kitchen. I would prefer it just because it's giving me options which I have had little of lately. Or at least it's giving me the um, illusion of it, right? That I have options. Okay, I've already read this stuff. Okay, so let's go this way. Hopefully this is a utility room. Ooh, interesting. That's actually what I wanted. I'm interested in seeing, because that was where did that go down? In the foundation, I believe. But then I'll lose some money. Let's see what this gives me first. A storeroom, observatory, or an archived room. I kind of want a storeroom so I can get those items because I need diamonds. I don't have a choice. I was looking at it like I had an option. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I have a coat check, lavatory. Can't do that one. Oh, it's locking me in. Hmm. Man, honestly, these are all good. But when I get it, do I still have it? No, I legit have to leave it there. Man, the chapel is the only place I can go now. But that's interesting because now I know that I can turn them off that way. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Leads to a room color of your choice. This is it. Like this has to be a good room or I'm stuck. All right. Let's use a special key. Okay. Archive plan or a passageway. 7 locked doors. Let's do that. Fudge it. Oh, what in the world? Are you kidding me? Green rooms do not cost diamonds to draft. Hmm. Let's do the terrace. Look at that. He said, put a little salt on that. Have one more key. Huh. Okay, this is scary. I can do a kitchen, which has food for sale. I can do a gymnasium. I can lose 2 steps. That's not terrible. Let me give me some options. Let's do that. I lost 1 because of that one thing I have. Nice. Oh no! Secret passage. Let's find out. Ooh, the aquarium. Is every room color? The courtyard, the aquarium. I'm curious about the aquarium. But it's locked. I'm right here and the door is freaking closed. I need keys because it's the one that has the seven doors. I think it's the one that opens. Oh, it's locked. What? Give me a key. Pebbles. No. I don't have any path. Actually, it may be. Maybe. I might have an option still. I don't need the compass. You don't seem to be able to pick. That's some BS. What? What the hell do I want it for then? Okay, okay, something. Guess. Ooh, 3 keys. Let's go. Yeah, and I have it on. Sometimes there's an item here. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see what I get this time. I don't think I can go this way, right? Oh, I can. Has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not rest each day. Oh, that means I'll probably have access to that garage, like that little special room every day. Yeah. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of diamonds. Archive or I can redraw. Let's redraw. 2 special items. Make an offering, receive a blessing, or an archive. What do I need right now? What do I need right now? 2 special items. Man, this is a hard one. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm so close. I feel like, what do I do? I know I don't want to do the shrine. What kind of special items could help me right now? What do I need? I need the. Let's do archive. Okay, it's the schoolhouse. Adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. Got some coins. Hervey? Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will really readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Espen, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. The dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add forced me to give this speech. So I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completely in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today, whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild, those here whose parents before them I have. Oh, what it do, Mr. KP? What it do? I'm just doing the thing, man. I feel like I'm so close on this one. I hope things don't go wrong. I have not seen me whose face remember as young and members wild. Those are whose parents before then I have also taught, and whose children I may yet without you. I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow the merit upon? Thank you all. Sincerely, my time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all the slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end. Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Nothing. Okay. What? What does that do? I think that's at the terrace. All right. Well, I got some keys. I discovered a new room. Let's see. I gotta go back to the Great Hall, I believe. Okay. I got a few doors to open. I got exactly 3 doors. Let's go here. I don't think that's the one. I think that opened. I don't think that opened the one that I want, but I have more. I would need to get to a computer to be able to use that. No. Do I only have 2 steps left? Oh. Why it's gotta be the opposite side? That's some BS, man. Archive. While drafting in this classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each room in your house. Let's go to the classroom. Freddy, B minus, color worksheet. Fill in each object below with its correct color. Blue, green, yellow, orange, red, purple. My favorite color is red. 912. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Yeah, throw some salt on that. My favorite color is name. Colors. Blue, green, yellow, violet, red, orange. If you painted everything red, you must really like red. B plus. Benny. Each color is only used twice. 1012. B plus. 1012. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. What? Ah, man. Whatever. Here I was getting super excited. I got nowhere left. I got nowhere left to go here. But it doesn't necessarily mean that there's nothing I can do. Tell me about it, Mr. KP. They on that bow. Oh, make a wish. Very, very interessante. This thing seems to have lit up. And there's 3 more. I don't think there is a flashlight. Or if there is one, I have not found it. I figure I might as well explore a little bit since I'm stuck and I was able to go over here. But I intend to go into the office if possible to get upgrade. Oh fuck. Due to the rules set forth by your great uncle, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu. Return to the campsite. Night. So I wonder if I have enough steps to get back. I don't think I do. I took one too many steps. I needed to get to this office. No, oh, that's that BS. Man, that was a good ass run though. That was a hell of a run. Save and continue, baby. And let's get ready for round 16. Okay. This is interesting. Westgate auto room. Permanent conditions. Westgate path. I'm gonna see what's up over here. Oh, yeah, that's what's up. Two special items. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread $5 in the tomb. Special floor plans. Now cost additional fee instead of diamonds. Tool shed. That's an interesting one because each time you draft a dead end, your house spread tomb. But that would mean that I would need to focus on getting stuff that's going to give me extra feet or steps. Hmm. Let's do a special item. Since now I have access, I want to know what kind of stuff I can get. Sledgehammer and shovel. It said special items. I guess it's not quite what I had in mind. So does that mean that I have access to the garage? Oh, it won't let me. Man, it did kill quite a bit of steps. I can get two more items. I can get bedrooms. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. I can get a pantry. That gets me coins. Let's get the pantry. I can get a closet. I can get a nuke. Or I can get a spare bedroom. Hmm. Let's go for the spare bedroom. See what we got. A diamond. Nice. I can get a den, corridor, or a hallway. Let's do the den. This time it didn't have that little box. Usually it's right here. A closet, a nuke, or commissary. Hmm. This gives me 2 more items. This gives me 2 keys. Let's go for the keys. Okay. And I actually like to go back to the entrance hall. A bedroom, a nursery, or a courtyard. I'm gonna do a nursery. I don't often do that one. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I've ever done that one. Nice. The Red Prince by Marianne Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read and the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toe to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Hmm, that's interesting. I can do a hallway, I can do a bedroom, or I can do an observatory. Let's do a hallway. And let's see what we can get on this side. I can get items, I can get a storeroom, or I can get a commissary. Let's get the commissary. See what we can potentially buy. A banana, a gem, sleeping mask is too expensive, and a set of gems. Hmm. I can get a corridor, a storeroom. That's it. Let's get the storeroom. And the sleeping mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5. Now I got 0 coins. God damn. Let's go here. A chapel, a bedroom, and a kitchen. Let's go for the chapel. All right, let's see if we can connect them. We can do a corridor, we can do a guest room, or we can do an observatory. I'm going to go for the observatory. I've been up here a few times and I don't think anything has ever been different when I've come up here. Nope, it's just that thing to move. I don't know why you would want to move it. I wonder if something activates. Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. All right. Hopefully I can get something that can connect them and go up. I can do a parlor room, I can do a bunk room, or I can do a courtyard. Can't do a courtyard. See the stars. Not necessarily. Well, it kind of did do that, but maybe not the way you envisioned it. This room counts as 2 bedrooms, which would give me steps. This can potentially give me a diamond or 2, but it also block. They both kind of block me. Why the parlor? Out of curiosity. Mm-mm. I would have preferred the courtyard, but I can't do it. I am sorry, Mr. Envy, but I think the bunk room will be better in this scenario. Yes. Yeah, let me get that. Actually, that parlor room would have stuck me. I wouldn't have had a way out of that parlor room, Mr. Broski. I've read that already. So I got a lot of steps back, which I'm going to need to be able to go back to the other side. All the way out to the nuke, which I believe at this point is the only way I can go up. Ah, took my money. Yeah, like this house, this mansion is supposed to be abandoned, and they left that hamster there just chilling. The sledgehammer is what opened the two boxes that you saw on the bunk room. I know. Hmm. Or I can get what the garage is gonna get me stuck. So now I can do either the parlor room or the bedroom, which the bedroom's kind of nice because on top of the two steps, because of the combination that I have going on with the bedrooms, it'll actually give me closer to 10 steps. How much will that matter? I don't know because it all depends on what the next door will open up for me. Damn, look at all them steps. Yes, you get 3 keys in the garage, but there's no way out. Like there's no other exit out of the garage. It's a dead end. And I have 8 keys right now. Hmm. I hope this is a good one. Oh no. This is not a good one. Yes, the keys can be used on any lock. As far as I've ran into. What do I even do with this? It gave me no exit. I'll retrieve this and I'll check in the sleeping mask. I have all these steps and there's nothing I can do. This is probably the shortest day I've had. So the claim ticket was actually an item that I had checked in. So I actually already knew what was in there. That particular item I don't usually find very useful. But I had to get rid of an item on my last playthrough. And that's why that happened. Holy man, this is it. Like that's I can't do nothing. I'm blocked. This is whack. Day 16 was whack. Let's try to do one more day today. Yeah, that one was a terrible run, I feel like. Especially when you compare it to day 15, man. Day 15 was on fire. Let's see what we get this time. I don't think that there's a limit. I think it's pretty much just whenever you finish. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 in the room. In the tomb. Trading post. Items for trade. Each time you draft a dead end in your room and your house, spread 5 coin in your tomb, which would mean that I could it would mean that I could potentially save up a lot of money for a different run. Hmm. Let's get the root cellar. That's cool and all, but I need the shovel. Would have been nice if they would have included the shovel in there. I'm starting right this time. I can do a spare bedroom, I can do a closet, or I can do a bedroom. Let's do the bedroom. Oh, the hat. I think last time it was standing up. It's interesting. I can now do a hallway, a nuke, or a chapel. I like to use a chapel early so I don't lose coins. I also didn't gain coins, which is whack. I can do a den, a pantry, or a kitchen. Let's do the den so I can get a coin in 2 ways. Or a gem, not a coin. I didn't get a box this time either. I can do a storeroom, a parlor, or an observatory. Let's get the storeroom so we can get more stuff. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. All right. Now that we got that, let's find out what we can do over here. Ooh, okay, so I can get a closet, I can get a spare bedroom, or I can get a courtyard, which requires a gem. Could potentially hold, both of these could potentially hold the shovel. This one requires a gem. Let's go for that one. No shovel. No. No item at all, man. They are not helping me on this round. A parlor room, a pantry, or a hallway? Let's go for the parlor room on this one. Let's see. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Nothing. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. What? Ooh, I can do a corridor. Secure room is dope. But I'd like to go ahead and connect to the foundation. That has to be something. There's no way it's not. It's just like a chill, you know? Okay. I'm getting quite far and I'm losing. Let's see what can happen over here. A spare bedroom, a guest room, or a mail room. Let's do the mail room. Order placed. Wait a minute, I don't think that. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate, but with all that preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There is so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long the Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversation just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do us both a favor, be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of our overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator dad. P.S. Get some sleep at night and don't spend all your time day playing the dirigy blocks. I actually don't think I had read that before. The utility room use box. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. All buttons activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Press any button to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Revenue to sender as he no longer is employed with our staff. Oh, if I have the magnifying glass, I could see that. Hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the entrance. I could go that way. Actually, that's the only way I could go. Well, let me try this out and see what this does. I can get closet, I can get a nuke, or I can get an observatory, which requires a gem. That will give me 2 keys. This will give me 2 items. But it also give me the way to go to the other side. Let's do the nuke. Pantry, hallway, or library. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. That one is interesting, so I'm going for the library. The house directory is a great resource. Volume 3, Drafting Strategy Content. The potential within. We all start as empty floor plans. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. I wonder if I've already done this. Then reader submitted gem stats. Make sure, okay, have gems. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into corner is not having sources. Planning your house. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line forth and ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind. Makes through by starting these days strong foundation rooms, early ranks will have a much better chance of finding success. Drafting combos, terrace and cloister, foyer and great hall. A foyer drafted before great wall mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. I have not had the foyer. Nursery, bunk room, office, conference room, attic, workshop, utility, garage powers garage door and grants west path access. Turns light back on after blowing a fuse. Turns lights off, prevents step loss. Other examples, chamber, boiler, and pump. The pump room and little room controls the water level throughout the rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, and greenhouse and kitchen. Laboratory, garage, laundry, room, furnace, and pump. Her ladyship's chamber, boudoir, and walk-in closet. Of course, being certain in the kitchen, you can check. Bunk room counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted in the master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the quarters found in the servant quarters. Each time you solve puzzles, billiard room, parlor, or difficult increase next time you're in the room. Just because you didn't find items in the room. Yes, I think I actually... Discount coupon book. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in this estate. Yeah, I think I actually had read that already. At least to some extent. If only my memory was better. I'm really low on everything, I feel like, this round as well. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Workshop, commissary, and boiler room. Power source. I don't remember if I'd done the boiler room. Even if I got the commissary, I ain't got no. Now, what did it say about the boiler room? The boiler room connects ducts from room to run steam power to a specific destination in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. But how do I know where it's going? Interesting. I can do a pantry, I can do a billiard, or I can do a security, or I can't do a security room. I gained a couple steps, which I don't know how much that's gonna matter. So I have a closet or a utility room or a commissary. I'm gonna do for the closet because I'm gonna see if I can get a shovel. I cannot. I cannot remember what rooms had the boxes that I could open. I think it was a bedroom, I believe. This is the entrance hall. Oh my goodness. I truly don't remember. I know it wasn't this room. It's not that one either. Well, oh, there it is. Dang, I got hella keys. I'm very low on steps. Hmm. I can do a hallway, I can do a bunk room, or I can do a security room. No, I can't. To the hallway. Ooh, I can do a spare bedroom, a coat check, or a passageway. Or I could do a passageway. The sleeping mask. What does the sleeping mask do? I keep forgetting. I don't want to check it out just yet, though. Ooh, I can do a west wing, a dining room, or a garage for 3 keys. But I got plenty of keys, and I already unlocked that one room. So, and I can't do it anyways. Each day meal served, dining room, rank 8, and my 5. No, I prefer the west wing hall. I'm gonna see if I can save some of this. Laboratory, gymnasium, or drawing room, but I can't do the drawing room. I've been losing a lot of steps lately. Ooh, I can do a chamber. The next time you enter boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter walk-in closet, gain 3 diamonds. Or the breaker box. I am going to the boudoir. I don't think I have often gotten this room. This is a rare room. Oh, look at that. That's a new item. Gain an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. Nice. I think I need a lockpick for that, which I'll totally use and read all the way through. Yeah. This, does it ever end? Hmm. Damn. May as well. Ooh, the boudoir. Guest room. Commissary. Look at that. Yeah. Got me some steps. And a diamond. Look at that. Let's see what I can draw here. The wine cellar. Can do that. Keys for sale. Or I can do a passageway. I almost want to do this one instead. Let's do the wine cellar. Took that money. Yep, it did lock me that, but I got me some stuff to move around a little bit. Let's see. I got 3 ways that I can go up. I need steps, man. My steps are low. I got the laboratory, I got the closet, and I got a kitchen. Hmm. What can I use the breaker box for now? I don't think anything just yet. Oh no, actually yes. because I need to turn off the key card system. Whenever you enter a gymnasium, lose 2 steps. Huh, it's still doing that. Well, I don't think I need to go back there though. But I did want to get rid of the key card system. Guest room 10 steps. Rumpus room 8 coins. Observatory. Man, I feel like I need this rumpus room. Oh no, I needed the bedroom for steps. God damn it. Oh, I got some coins. Then sort a coin. See if he tells me anything interesting this time.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara, and I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open.
Mm.
A missing item you did not take.
Damn, I'm being framed.
I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, Mr. Poet. All right, let's see what we got, man. Okay, so I can get a coat check, a dark room, or a nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. I don't think it counts for all the steps that I've already gained, though. Fudge it. Nope, it doesn't count for all the ones I've already. Oh, what's that? Deposit box key. Let's see. All right, well, got to go back to the foundation. I think that's the last place that I can go. Potentially. Because if that door won't allow me to open it, then I'm shit out of luck. I can do a dining room. I'm rank 5. That would be rank 6. I can do a billiard room, or I can do a secret passage. Hmm. Let's do the dining room. Oh, a purse. Each time you collect 3, earn additional 1. Man, I wish my wallet did that shit. That's a dope ass effect. Only way I can go, right? Let's do it. Good thing I have resources. Laboratory, bunk room, and commissary being the only thing I can do, essentially. Ooh, and lucky I turned that off. I can do a gem, I can do a magnifying glass, a shovel, which I'm gonna go ahead and do. Let me dig in here. Yep, I needed that shovel a long ass time ago. Oh, the security room goes hand in hand with that. Okay. Well, that sucks, but I learned something. No dig spots here. Can't do nothing there. Let me see what I can find. Broken lever. That can lead me to the rumpus room in the nursery, spare bedroom. This could lead me to the parlor room. I only got 2 steps anyways, which I don't think either one's gonna give me anything. Because when I step here, it's gonna end the day. Well, that was day 17. I'm pretty sure that was day 17. And that'll be it for me, guys. Shout out to MV, shout out to KP, shout out to VJ for tuning in. I appreciate the feedback and y'all watching. This is going to be it for me for today. I'm going to be back on some more blueprints next week. Don't forget to tune in to us, man. We're going to be doing some more Borderlands on Tuesday. Moving on with that one. And just having a great time. So hope to see you there. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit that bell icon and stay tuned to all the content that is coming your way, as well as don't forget to like. It really does help our channel. Make sure other people are aware of that we are here, and comment. We love to be able to communicate with the community that we are trying to build. So do comment. We will talk back. And all that good stuff. So all that stuff. Hit us on the Discord, man. We are trying to build that community. Subscribe, man. Help us reach 500. And yeah, man, keep going on with us on this journey, playing these many games, man. enjoying everything we love, man. We've always been big on gaming, and so you know, for anybody that's out there that enjoys it as much as we do, you know, come join us. Have some good times, have some laughs, all that good stuff. So, but anyways, it's your boy Brownie, man. I'm signing off. Representing the Get On Network. Let's go.